everybody, and welcome to the Marley Bird YouTube channel. I'm excited because today I get to show you one of my favorite crochet stitch patterns, the crochet star stitch. I have my own tips and tricks that I like to use when I create this fun stitch pattern, and I hope you will appreciate them as well. The full set of instructions, including a photo tutorial, can be found on my website. I've put a direct link in the video description box right down there below for your convenience. While you're down there, go ahead and smash that like button, as my kids say, so that other people know you enjoyed this video. Now, my suggestion is that you sit back, relax, watch me as I work through this stitch pattern, then grab those instructions, grab some yarn and a hook, and get started on your very own. I think it's easier to watch me go through the process first and then try and tackle it. If you're ready to go, I am too. And here we go. This is my little swatch worked up using the 2-row star stitch pattern in a bed of half double crochets. I will be demonstrating how to work the star stitch on top of these half double crochets, but it's the same process if you were working into chain stitches. I just figured it's probably easier for you to see me working into some established fabric in the video. Okay, whether you are working on established stitches already or you've changed a number of stitches, you will begin with a chain 3, and this will count as your turning chain, all right? In this chain 3, we want to pull up a loop in the second chain from hook. So we'll yarn over and pull up a loop. Then we go to the next chain, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Go to the next chain or the first stitch of your fabric, depending on what you're doing, pull up a loop, go to the following one and the following one. You have a total of 6 loops on your hook, and that's important. As we're working through all of these star stitches, you always want to get back to 6 loops on your hook. Once you get the 6 loops, yarn over and pull through all of those loops. Complete that with a chain 1, and that chain 1 creates what is called the eye of the star stitch, and that is important to remember because we will work into that eye on the next row, but we also work into it right now. Go into where you did that chain 1, which is the eye of the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. This last yarn over and pull up a loop that you did when we did the eye stitch, I want you to either grab just that bar or grab both bars of that stitch. It doesn't matter either way. I'm going to grab just one because it makes it easier. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Now that stitch that was worked into, it's the last one that we went into when we pulled up all of those loops. We're going to go into that one again. Yarn over, pull up a loop. So essentially what we've done so far is we have just worked into stitches that were already here, and we haven't worked into any of the ones that we have over here in our actual fabric, or if this was just a chain row, okay? This is where we will begin to work into these. We go to the next stitch over, yarn over, pull up a loop, and the next stitch over, yarn over, pull up a loop. So we have 6 loops on our hook. Remember, we want those 6 loops. So you yarn over and draw through all 6 loops. Finish that with the chain 1. That gives you the eye of the star. We do that again. Go into the eye, yarn over, pull up a loop. Go into that first bar, yarn over, pull up a loop. Go into that same stitch or chain as the last one, yarn over, pull up a loop. The next stitch over, pull up a loop, and the next stitch over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, draw through all 6. Finish with the chain 1. We want to do this all the way down the row. It's pretty easy once you get going along. Just make sure you always get back to 6 loops on your hook and finish with the chain 1. When you finish your last star, if you have an even number, this is what you will do. Yarn over your hook, go into this last stitch that you worked into before, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over your hook, and then go into the very last stitch of your row, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, draw through all of those loops. That's a half double crochet 2 together. I'll do this again. I yarn over, go into that stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, go into the last stitch, yarn over, pull up. So I have 5 loops on my hook, yarn over, draw through all of them. Chain 2 and turn. At this point, we want to do a half double crochet in this very first stitch. Okay, so in the very first stitch right here, we want to place a half double crochet. Now, working into the eye of these star stitches, all the way down the row, we will place 2 half double crochets. So find the center eye of each one and place 2 half double crochets. At the end of this row, you should have the same number of stitches that you began with, okay? When you come up to the end, don't forget this last eye here. And then in this initial chain 3, we want to work a half double crochet into that third chain. Okay? As you turn your work around, that's when you're really going to see the star stitch really take shape. If you're changing colors, it's in that last half double crochet that you will want to change colors, so it'll be that last draw through. For my little swatch here, I'm just taking all these out, right? I'm going to start my half double crochet, maybe, and then I'm just going to drop my yarn and carry up because that's what I am doing on this swatch. Pull through, and then I can turn. Now, on my swatch, I am separating my star stitch rows with half double crochets. I think it really makes them pop a little bit more, but you do not have to. We could jump right into some star stitches again right here. So if I wanted to jump into star stitches, it would be just like before. I would start off with my chain 3, go to the second chain from hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, go to the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then pull up a loop in the next 3 stitches. So I have 6 loops on my hook, yarn over, draw through all 6, chain 1, and continue. And that's what you could do if you want to stack your star stitches. I will give you a little tip. Your star stitches are meant to shine, and they can really do that the best if you change your color every time you do a new star stitch, especially if they're stacked one on top of the other. They absolutely look great if you make them all in one color, but if you really want them to just pop off the fabric, use the technique you just learned with changing colors and make those star stitches in a new color. I hope this has helped you. I love doing that half double crochet 2 together at the end of the row. I really like to have an even number of stitches so that I finish up with that half double crochet. I think it looks, or the half double crochet 2 together, I think it looks really great, but you do what works best for you. Again, all of the instructions are available in written format and a photo tutorial on my website. I've put a link in the video description box right down there below. If you've enjoyed this video and you would like to see more videos to help you become a better crocheter or knitter, be sure to hit subscribe and click that notification bell so that way when I release a video, you get notified right away. I'm Marley Bird, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye! Thanks so much for joining me on the Marley Bird YouTube channel. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit subscribe. I've put a link right over there, or you can watch a couple of the videos I've already selected for you right down there. If you want to follow me on social media, I've put my links right over there. You could have all Marley all the time. Bye guys.